we do it. Where you catch us that we be in that pulpit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
We smooth with the delivery like some Shay Portier.
Shay Portier.
It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 148. What the business is. It's that man with the brand Big K. And that's Cuz with the buzz Big Bo.
Yo.
You know, we got that food for your soul. For the show. Now, you know we got to do a disclaimer. I just feel like it's so needed.
So needed.
You know, just like a radar movie. Back when we was a kid, PG-13, those ratings, they gave you some, you know, substance of what you're about to enjoy or partake in. So that's what we do around here. So without further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know, I got to do it. I said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that. And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and I got a nice one for us.
What we got?
Man, fix you. Work on you. Point the finger at you. If you're the problem, you're the solution. It starts with you. Hey, man, it's all about, that's a sum up of self-accountability.
Man.
Say that.
And I feel like that's in life, though. Even as we get older, we get mature, we say we grown, that's something that a lot of us lack. Boy, you find that, I'm telling you, when you find that and you understand the components of self-accountability, life gets easier.
Man.
Stop blaming people for your mishaps, your fails, and stuff like that. Like, oh, maybe that was me.
No,
maybe that
was
me. It was
no,
you.
maybe.
Like, maybe, but I'm just saying, it makes you just start thinking so you can really, like, get in depth about your life. Like, okay, when that happened, I was doing this, and I was wilding, and the relationship didn't work out because I was doing this, and you know what I'm saying? It's just like, hey, sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's you. It's okay. Just got to change up so it's not you again or all the time.
All the time.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get into the show. We got a nice brief one, but it's going to be a nice, funny one. You know what I'm saying? We always bring that jam-packed entertainment. So
Jam-packed.
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 Oh, matter of fact, I say jam-packed because a woman hit me up. She said, I like y'all show because y'all run the gambit. Like, you'll be talking about the president, then you'll go to some jokey stuff, then you go to some, you know, some nostalgic stuff, you know what I'm saying? Bringing up stuff, you know what I'm saying? We run the gambit. It's Gunboy Raw Realness, I told you. Whatever we say, however we joke, it's going to be raw and real no matter how we deliver it.
Variety is the spice of life.
Yeah, people don't want to hear the same show 1 hour about the same topic. Nah, it's cool, but nah, we like to touch on everything. We like to show. We like to show that skill set, for real. All right, so, Bo, I was with other cuz, Pat, last night. Shout out to Pat. And we were just chopping it up. And I was just looking. And matter of fact, you know, his wife, Antoinette, she had it on Murder, She Wrote.
Not Murder, She Wrote. I mean, who still watches Murder, She Wrote?
She watched, it's a channel. That's what the whole conversation
the actual old from the 80s?
Yeah, from the 80s.
Damn. I didn't like it then.
I didn't like it. Exactly what I told her. And she had us watching it, right? So I'm like, hey, can you turn this off? She said, no, it's a whole, I said, this is like a marathon? She said, no, it's a whole channel dedicated to her. I was like, oh, hell no.
He said, is this a marathon?
So it got me to thinking, what actor or actress plays a role on a show that is just not believable that you could think of offhand?
Man, I'm going to say the whole series, NCIS.
You talking about the one with Shamar Moore?
He was on there, but he got another. He left. No, he was on a different show. He got SWAT. He on SWAT. He got SWAT.
Yeah.
But I want to say LL's on one of the NCIS. They got like NCIS Hawaii, NCIS New York, LA, New Orleans. They got a whole. Ain't none of them believable. You watch
Old ass Mark Harmon running down people.
Man, they got Fez. They got Fez. You know, he the one who started the heart. He started, I like you, Fez. And now he kicking indoors. No, I don't believe you.
Kicking indoors?
Yeah, I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. We need more people.
Man, you're not a tough guy.
Yeah. I'm going to just say up top, and I'm going to say she doing her thing. You know, they done renewed the seasons and whatever. But I have not watched not a one, and I've not watched not a one because it ain't believable. Queen Latifah as the equalizer. I'm just trying to figure out what was the director's vision. You know, I need a heavier set black woman to do karate. Like, come on. Why can't she just like be a wrestler, a grappler, an old UFC person? Because that's believable. Not no karate master that takes the people down in karate moves.
I'm going to be honest. I have watched Equalizer. She ain't doing karate. She shoot the shit out of folks.
I seen karate.
I done seen her shooting. I done seen her dumping on folks.
I don't believe that neither. Because if you running, I'm going to get away. If Queen Latifah chases me, I'm going to get away. And I'm a big dude too. But I'm going to get away. Like, I don't believe in the athleticism of Queen Latifah to play the equalizer. I'm just saying. The Queen has a broad range of things she can do when she's, you know, been on the big screen doing things that we didn't think she could do outside of rap, and she proved everybody wrong. But that's one. I'm going to say I won't partake in watching this. Not real.
Hey, I want the Equalizer to get to her 5th season. So, hey, she on her way. She get to that 5th season.
She's still going to do it because people still watch it. I'm me, I am the type of person, for me to get invested in it has to have some type of realism to it. And when I look at her, the first episode when they showed it, you know, they were showing the pilot, right? When it first came on, and she was doing some kung fu kicks. I said, turn this shit off. Now, turn this off, G. They tripping.
I know. My mom was watching it, and I said to her, I said, you know what, America. You have people growing up now on Sundays. You got these kids growing up on Sundays now, watching a black woman shoot the shit out of people.
Shoot the shit out of people.
Like how we had to sit and watch Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah,
that was like on Sundays. If I was at my mama's house or at my grandmama's house, they had it on that.
They had it on that.
Man, I'm like, God, can we put it on a basketball game, a football game, or something?
That's like Murder, She Wrote. That's what I'm saying.
That Murder, She Wrote.
And bring it back to Murder, She Wrote. Like, that's what started the whole thing. Man, who the hell gonna be scared of Jessica Fletcher? This old lady. Who the hell you scaring, lady? She was talking cash shit. Put that gun down. Don't do that.
And they put the gun down.
To? Oh, I'll put it down, old lady, because you told me to.
Old lady?
You're right, man. That's what I'm saying. That is not realistic in no shape, form, or fashion.
Hey, not these days, because they shooting the shit out of old ladies now.
Right. They would shoot the shit out of you, old
lady. They shoot you in your kneecap, lady.
Man, they gonna push her down and run. What's she gonna do? Athleticism?
Yeah, that is not gonna happen.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you not taking down no real street thug. They taking down crime syndicates.
Man.
Come on, man. And then, hold up. Then in the movies, it'd be crazy, like, or these shows, they be trying to take down these crime syndicate bosses that been killing everybody else, no question asked. But when they see them, they want to talk it out. And they the cops.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you call me, bitch. And you talked to me before you called me. Like, come on, man. You supposed to shoot the shit out of her. You know she a cop. Like, when the Queen Latifah step out there, matter of fact, when they catch him, or they like, you know, they catch him down bad or whatever, and they got him tied up and stuff, and that whole show is them tied up with their hands behind their back. Man, what you talking to her for? How did you catch me? How did you know I was a criminal? What you mean? Shoot the shit out of her, and this movie is over. This show is done.
So you said television needs to develop their scripts?
They need to diversify their stocks.
That's what you're saying.
Realism. Diversify your stocks in realism, because
you know what? We can't always get The Wire.
See, but
we can't always get The Wire. We can't.
And I get it. It's entertainment for some. But for me, how I watch my show and what makes me get invested in a show, it has to have a certain percentage of realism.
I mean, to be honest, you can throw Tommy from Power, killing everybody.
That too.
This dude is killing everybody.
That too.
Does he look? He looks like he's.
But the only thing about
he looks Tommy, almost invisible. He's so white.
The only thing about Tommy from Power, and I can see him getting away with stuff. He get busy. He don't ask questions. Tommy was the one. He wasn't the what's it called, diplomacy. He wasn't about diplomacy. Tommy, if it's on, it's on. I'm shooting the shit out of you first. And I know there's some dudes out there like that.
Them last couple of seasons, I was like, man, they making this a joke. They was making it like this is almost a joke. Tommy got to kill everybody.
But Power 2,
he got to kill everybody. It's
a different when you with Ghost and y'all a team and y'all got a team of bandits. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do what y'all do and y'all run in New York or whatever because there's some people like that. But Tommy, when he broke off the force and he was by himself, just coming into Chicago and just gonna take over.
See, I ain't mess with force.
See, that's where it started to get a little bit like.
Them last 2 seasons.
You can't just take over Chicago like that, G. It ain't gonna happen like that. Chicago's a wild place, man.
Them last 2 seasons of Power, he was killing everybody. I'm like, come on, man, this is he's beyond. What's my guy from Sopranos? He was a serial killer. Like, God dang.
But every fella meets their end. I'm just saying, but at the end, but at least I can see Tommy is running, chasing down the motherfucker. He's athletic. He looked like, you know what I'm saying? He plays the part.
He was pulling drive-bys. He was pulling assassins.
It's funny when you hear it.
He was pulling all the types of way to kill people. He was doing it.
It's just like on Snowfall. It's like those are great actors and actresses when you see what they portray in that show. And yeah, would you say?
Did you hear about Snowfall?
Yeah, they got a spinoff.
They said they're going to have Franklin in it, too.
Oh, I didn't know Franklin was in it. I just seen they showing old boy.
I don't know if he's going to be like a big man, but I guess they're going to have.
It was I think it was like in the 90s. It was going towards the 90s or whatever.
But yeah, I heard it's going to be Franklin. It's going to be a Franklin scene.
Hey, I'm glad because it's missing. It's a spot missing from Snowfall.
But I like to see the direction they go because
I want to see what they do with it. As what you gave us and how it ended. How can you come off of that? That's what I would like to see. That's where the director's vision is going to be like, hey, he was really doing some thinking and thought processing to turn these characters this way and that way. So yeah, hopefully. But TV is entertaining. But for me, I just need a little bit of realism. Y'all let me know what y'all need in y'all TV watching. All right, Bo.
Yeah.
You know, life is kind of wild for some of us right now. Life is good for a lot of people. But what is life teaching you right now at this moment that you can really say that you've been getting some lessons?
It's actually teaching me a skill that I pray and I thank Jehovah for is patience.
Boy.
Having patience has really helped out just with different things, situations throughout just this. I mean, we're still early in this year, but it's going fast. You know what I'm saying? We're almost in April. But having that patience, because, you know, you can jump the gun. It could be a situation and you want to do this and say this and jump the gun. And you can turn the situation into like chaos.
That's right.
But having that patience to sit back and wait, observe, you know, be the watcher. Let them go through whatever they going through. And yeah, just having patience has really, really worked out.
Yeah. I was gonna say patience as well because boy, I'm telling you, like the things I used to fly off, you know what I'm saying, the rip about, you know, and I have no type of thought process too. I have that now. And more lessons get taught, you know what I'm saying, when you deal with family issues and, you know, people having medical issues. Those things start to come to the forefront of your life that you probably wouldn't even think about. Now, you know, everybody goes through medical issues, but when your family starts to get older and then, you know, you have, you know, prognosis from doctors and things of that nature that are not the most favorable, you know what I'm saying, to that person, you just start to deal and look at life differently. So patience was one of them, but I would just say humility. Like, I have really learned to humble myself in just different factors of debates, speaks, conversation, talks, mindset. You know what I'm saying? You can be a confident individual and still be humble at the same token. And I think that's what I've been learning more. And I think it's made me a better person. Like I said before, you're always shaping and molding yourself into a better version of yourself.
Now, that was a good conversation me and Luck had last week when we was hanging out. And about being humble.
Yeah.
But I told him humility. But this is what I told him. I said, look here, man. I ain't never been this 220 pounds.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling myself.
As you should.
And if I'm gonna say I'm gorgeous, it ain't like a humility. No, I feel good. My mindset is good because I have patience and thought process and work things through.
Yeah.
I also have humility, but at the same time, I'm gorgeous, folks. But you gotta have that humility.
Y'all know how I feel about this man saying he's gorgeous next to me. Now, he's doing this show by himself, I wouldn't care. But
Hey.
I don't know where to go. It leaves me nothing to say off of that. That's what I was like,
That's what Luck was like. He's like, hey, bro, you gotta humble yourself.
Right, that's what I'm saying. When we say it, like, you talking to me, though. Like, if you was telling another woman, or you were just doing, like, a video to yourself or doing a TikTok, you'd be like, I'm gorgeous. Okay. Do your thing. I'm gonna skip that video because I don't care about another man saying he handsome, gorgeous, none of that. I don't care. You my cousin or not, I love you, my bro, but I don't want to hear that shit. I'm just keeping it 100. And plus, it leaves me nothing to say. I'm supposed to say, you know what?
But you like that?
Looking better today. No, I'm not.
No, I don't want you to say anything. But it's also like that song. You know, you play that song. I look good.
Yeah.
I look good. Oh, yeah. You know,
my mama.
You know, you
my hood.
Yeah, you.
I look fly.
You rocking
I
it.
look good.
Yeah. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Same
But
energy.
if you want behind the beat, I wouldn't want to hear that nigga neither.
Nah.
I wouldn't want to hear a nigga.
Even with that beat, I don't want to.
If a nigga was next to me, he was like, you know what, big kid? I look fine. I look good. I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, my mama.
I'd be like, I don't care, sir. Okay. You should.
Okay.
Okay. Next. Like, I wouldn't expect you to say you're ugly, even if you are ugly.
Hey.
The only person I ever seen say they was ugly because they had money was the Tories Big. Black and ugly as ever. However, I keep it down to the socks. Rings with what? It never. But anyway, but that's what I say. You know,
patience and humility can get you
a
long way.
That's what I'm saying. You can have a certain amount of confidence, like what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because when you work hard for something, you know, like when I went on my weight loss journey, I'm saying had lost all that weight back in the day and got to where I was getting to, which I'm going to get back to. Y'all will see the transformation over these weeks of recording. But when I locked in and had that focus, I feel it myself.
Hey.
While I was wearing colors I ain't never wore in my life. You ain't never seen Big Kev with no damn canary yellow. Had canary yellow on, and them girls was like, who was this big fine nigga?
Hey, man. hey, yellow, brings them out.
But you know I'm more the dark colors type base, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I was wearing North Carolina blues. I was wearing canary yellow, lime greens. I had all the little summer popping colors.
Hey, back in the day.
It makes you feel good when your body look good, your mind is good.
Yeah.
You wear clothes that present colors that make you feel good. As simple as that.
Get you some yellow and orange wallabies.
Yellow and orange.
Wallabies.
I had all the flavors.
Yeah,
G.
that's what I'm talking about.
Polos, back in the day, just some polos and like some khaki shorts and what's called. I had all the colors. Rock a little cat. I always got my fashion glasses. And man, come on, man. I was killing them back then, but you know what I'm saying? But hey, we gonna get back to it. And shout out to Bo for the work he putting in. Just because we getting older, just to be healthier. Period. That's the end game. To live life longer than expected in this world. You know what I'm saying? Definitely with, just natural causes can take us out. So why not try to be the healthiest you can be to help combat that? So if anybody's out there struggling, weight loss and whatever, hey, can't nobody rush you. You either do it on your own time and your own pace, you know what I'm saying, your own dime. But when you get focused, you will get focused and locked in. So, all right. So, we're going to go ahead and go to sports and entertainment. March Madness is going on.
Yeah, March Madness is jumping off. I don't know who played today. I know Purdue won a couple games, so yeah, Purdue look like they're going to be making it to the Sweet 16. I think, does Arkansas play today?
I can't remember.
I think Arkansas and Kentucky played.
But
yeah, I think they played today. Arkansas and Kentucky played today. Because I want to say Kansas got beat. Arkansas beat Kansas. But like the thing is with the March Madness, I'm gonna say this, it's not the same when we grew up because
teams
we don't know who on the damn team.
Yeah, facts.
So like the only player I know is Cooper Flagg.
Cooper Flagg is the only player I know really because these players with these NSI, you know what I'm saying, these deals,
NIL deals and bouncing around.
You know what I'm saying, the player portal, you know what I'm saying, they can just jump around the team. You don't have players staying 3 and 4 years when you get invested in that name and that brand. It's like, I don't know where he at now. I think he transferred. So the transfer portal, so it's not player portal.
Because see, that's something that even made March Madness fun back in the days. Like even if your team got put out early. Like you know,
Yeah.
you might be an IU fan.
Mhm.
But you follow these teams so much that, all right, even though my team done lost, I'm gonna watch Syracuse. I'm gonna watch Carmelo Anthony. I've been watching
Big
them all
East
season.
coming up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch Arizona. You know, they got these squads, but right now it's like once if your team gets out of it, it's like, man, I'm just watching games.
Yeah, and I watch, you know, like old coaches that I've seen on the TV for the longest, like Rick Pitino.
Now that's
John
one reason why I was into
Calipari, you know
that
what I'm
game.
saying?
That game was on. Yeah, that ended up being a good game. I want to say that was
Who won?
Arkansas St. John's.
St. John's, yeah.
I was like, man, you got these. I mean, Hall of Fame coaches.
Hall of Fame coaches.
And it ended up being actually a good game.
Who took it?
Arkansas won that
Arkansas.
game. Yeah, it was a tight game. Yeah. And Calipari had the pinstripe red little jacket. I was like,
Pitino had the white suit on?
No. Pitino, he had black, but he had like a pinstripe red tie.
Okay.
With a black suit on.
So they bring that professionalism.
But yeah,
to
you know, you got these Hall of Fame coaches. And I mean, it's like in the middle of the day, just afternoon, just watching these classic coaches go at it. And ended up being a good game, though.
Madness, though, it proves that sports heals all wounds of, you know, the racism and things going on in the world, the DEI situation. Nobody cares about that when it comes to college sports. You will see mixed crowds of people cheering for that one common cause,
ethnic, every
goal.
ethnic.
Ethnicities of all sorts will be cheering for that one common team, that one common goal is to win a championship for their alma mater or the school they are at right now. And that's the beautiful thing about sports. It will bond and heal all wounds for that time being. While you watching that game for that 2 hours or 2.5 hours, nobody's thinking about racism. And that's what I love about sports, period, point blank. I seen it. I'm just looking in the crowd like, it's black people with white people. They cheering on whoever team they got. It's Hispanics, it's Asians, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody.
Various, what's called, and nobody's thinking about what's going on in the world today. All they're invested is on what's in that basketball court, what they represent, or what they used to represent. And it's a beautiful feeling. Shout out to March Madness. They do it every year. No matter what players are playing, the game stays the same, the players change the name, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, the game is the same.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful thing with March Madness.
As far as the NBA, I went to the Pacer game last night.
Shout out Pacers.
I'm about to say this. Pacers is a dangerous team.
They dangerous.
Because they're deep.
Oh boy.
They're deep. They can put points up. And now they're playing defense.
The Pacers are. I've watched the games that we've won lately, and the games are like nail biters. They're coming up where they haven't played the best through 3 quarters, and then all of a sudden, fourth quarter come. But let's put some defensive stops, a couple consecutive defensive stops, and now let's put this offense in there. Let's stop turning the ball over. You know what I'm saying? You can just
having game winners too.
Game winners.
They're like they're damn near playing. They're damn near playing.
On the Bucks. You know what I'm saying? 3-point play.
Man, they damn near playing playoff ball right now.
They are. They in playoff mode, and it's the best time because
they moving
like
up.
9 or 10 more games left.
Like what they in 4th, or did they move to 3rd last night?
Might have moved to 3rd last night because the East is open. I mean, we always say this. I mean, you playing Boston and Cleveland right now. And everybody else, and the Bucks, I'm not.
Yeah, nobody's scared of the Bucks.
We know Giannis, but nobody's scared of them. The whole team is not complete. We know Giannis, and we know it's Dame time over there, but I don't feel like they have a complete team, especially with Bobby Portis being out. That's a big piece they're missing coming off that bench as well. But yeah, shout out to Pacers.
Yeah, Pacers.
I will say shout out to this. Like I said before, y'all know how we are. We fair about anything, right? And I've never been hard on Bronny James. I just said he was fair game when he became an NBA player. But at the same token, when you give criticism, you have to give praise as well. It's the balance of life. Bronny James had a great game against a formidable opponent, you know what I mean? The Milwaukee Bucks. Played his best game of the season, had 17 points, I think like 5 rebounds, like 4 assists, a couple steals, and he looked good. What I want to say, and I'll let you do what you do, Bo. I just want to say to people, I don't say nobody, but most people do not dislike Bronny James or scrutinize his game because he's just LeBron James' son. It is the product that you put on the floor. It's literally like LeBron James telling us from high school, he averaged, 14 points or better.
That's his senior year.
Oh, yeah. In his senior year or whatever, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes to college. He has the medical scare. And then that following season, he comes back. I don't think he averaged over 6 or 7 points, right? This is what we see before you're telling him, hey, he's an NBA player. He's going to be on the Lakers. And then when he gets in these games, he's super duper timid. lost his confidence, whatever it is. And I get everybody who say, well, nobody talks about the 55 picks. It's never been talked about. That's the reason why. Nobody else had a medical scare. Nobody else, daddy is LeBron James. Nobody else, you know what I'm saying, got put in this. You should just go to the Lakers off of his resume that wasn't really deserving.
Hey.
But when we talk about, y'all say, well, nobody's talking about these other picks that are first-round picks that ain't scoring no points. Guess why? Because those first-round picks busted ass to get to those picks, period. Like in college and high school, they was averaging 25, 30 points.
Putting numbers
now,
up.
they might not be doing what they need to do in the NBA. That could be the team, you know what I'm saying, preference, the team scheme, schematics, whatever it may be. They might get time, but they might not get the ball. Might be a superstar on the team that hauls the ball up, you know what I'm saying? They just ain't looking for them. We don't know the dynamics of it, but that's the reason why I don't get talked about, because we look at them as like, nah, those are NBA-ready players. They have scored a lot of points. They have been the leader, the catalyst on their teams. That's the reason why. Bronny James hasn't presented anything to that magnitude to be in the spot that he's at. Nothing against nepotism. Get it? LeBron James got all the power in the world.
I'm not gonna talk about anything about LeBron James' father. I'm gonna talk about just Bronny, because I'm a basketball high school fan enthusiast. I'm talking about Bronny the player. I've been watching Bronny play because like I watch AAU ball. I keep up with the high school game and AAU ball. I've been watching Bronny since he was probably 8th grade.
Okay.
Cause see, he got skills. I felt he was a good role player. I never thought he was gonna be like this superstar.
Yeah.
Just watching him play,
a good serviceable.
But I'm like he got athleticism and he got jump shot. I seen it in him. Yeah. All I ever wanted to see out of him though was fire.
Confidence.
I've never seen fire out of him. Like I mean, it's so many other players, be it where they came from. I don't care who they daddy or. But I still seen fire, good or bad. They could not have been even as skilled as he is, but they still show that fire.
It's that eye test. That's all it is.
I'm starting to see that fire in him.
Mm-hmm.
He's starting to show a fire, like, hey, nah, on the court, off the court, whatever it is, and that's his maturation. That's him becoming a man. Like, hang on, nah. Bug my dad. Nah, you ain't gonna talk shit to me, period.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying. To hell with my dad. Like, nah, I'm a man myself.
I'm a man standing on business out here myself.
So I'm seeing that. I'm seeing him grow in that, and then he's showing it on the court and off the court. So hey, praises due, man. Hey, grow and develop, man. That's what we do.
And the thing about it is, like people say, you know, give him time. When have we ever given anybody the time without having criticism? Like people, I'm just saying though, when you're in the spotlight, he's in the spotlight based on who his daddy is. That's just facts. Like, no, you can't get around that. Like these other picks don't have this polarizing figure, you know what I'm saying, that preceded him when they came into the league, you know what I'm saying? And people knew that. They would probably judge their games differently too, but the facts are the facts. But at the end of the day, Bronny James is saying he a man, like Bo said. And the way he played against the Bucks, the way he been playing there in the G League, if he puts that same effort, that same work ethic to his game, he was shooting threes, had the mid-range working, had the crossover dribbles. Put Giannis in the blend box, you feel me? Like, you do that type of stuff, and you don't show no fear to Giannis, which is, hey, he's a daunting task itself. Man. You know what I'm saying? You see Giannis trying to guard you and really like pull up the shorts and really try to guard you, and you go in like that. Oh, you showing that moxie. You got that moxie, nephew. Right?
Get busy, nephew.
So everything that happened, I don't know if that put a batter in his back with all the Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James.
I think he was firing up before that because he was putting up some numbers in the G League.
But I ain't never seen him play that in the NBA. And this is after the fact. I don't know.
You know what? What we ain't did?
What?
Shout out JJ Redick.
Shout out JJ Redick.
I mean, we might need, because, you know, he has been getting
smoked last night, though.
I didn't see the score last night.
But I mean,
the system that they're playing with the Lakers and the ingredients that they're having, he's actually doing a good coaching job.
But I never thought JJ Redick wouldn't if LeBron James let him. That wasn't the conversation. JJ Redick didn't know X's and O's. When you watch him on First Take and how he would break down the plays and how he would break down what's going on. And plus, he played basketball. So it's like my IQ, plus I played the game actually, so I know the behind the scenes and what goes on or whatever. That is a beautiful thing, but I just was always wondering, will he be like LeBron James' puppet and not have his own say and run the team the way he want to run it? But he's running it.
Yeah.
You know, like I said before, I don't look at the Lakers win a championship because I just think the defensive things that they do, the little tricks and, you know, ploys that they do right now, is like just packing the paint and letting people shoot. That's not going to work against the good teams. Like, if you go against the Boston Celtics, got to the finals,
man,
they will shoot the shit out of 3-pointers.
And knock them down, too.
And then they can defend Luka and LeBron James about as best you can with Jason Tatum and Brown. So I think the top tier is just the Celtics. Cleveland is up there. They lost a couple games, but they up there because they have bigs. They have a deep bench, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why Cleveland is up there. They're not the most glamorous team to watch, but then Denver's up there because even if the bench is not that good, you still got Jokic and you still got playoff Jamal.
You got a
Murray.
couple MVPs.
And the Warriors is up there because Jimmy Butler. We know about playoff Jimmy, and we definitely know about Steph Curry in the playoffs. So it's going to be open season. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to make for a good NBA playoffs.
We got a couple weeks. We got playoffs.
I think it's going to make for a very, very entertaining first and second round of the playoffs. And you got Ant-Man. He's trying to bring his team back up. And then we got the OKC Thunder, which I think, watching them play defense, they're going to be a problem for some people. Shea look like he got a chip on his shoulder. He's definitely going to get MVP this year. Jokic has definitely been MVP worthy, has MVP numbers, but Shea, man, that man plays is on a whole nother level, dude. Bro, I've seen watching these dudes on the perimeter. Remember how I put in this group chat that Shea the killer, dude? I was watching Jason Tatum, Brown, trying their best to guard him. Top defenders trying their best to guard this dude. He laughing at these dudes like, hey, I can hit you with a step back 3-pointer, switch. I can pull up this midi, switch. I can do this layup. I can get the free throw line.
And the
I
dude,
can pass it.
But the dude loves contact.
And he plays defense.
He
plays defense.
Man.
You don't think no dude like that who's glamorous with scoring gonna play D? Play D. He be out there really guarding. Shea's a problem. I know the Clippers is kicking themselves in the ass for trading Paul George. That trade.
They showed it the other day. Show what they got.
Bro, the Thunder got out like thieves in the night, bro. Like, they got so many draft picks, took Shea, some other players, and gave up Paul George. And we see how that. What
did my man say? He said, "Where's Paul?"
Evan Turner.
Oh my God. I was like, wow.
Evan Turner killed it. He said, Where's Paul though? Hey, Paul George, you know I've been GM for your game for a minute, but bro, you were very, very disappointed this season with the Philadelphia 76ers. Joel Embiid, very disappointed. I really can't say Maxey, because Maxey was trying to play, he was just like,
he's by himself.
I'm by myself, and this ain't what the season was cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be the big three damn near. Terrible. Joel Embiid, get in shape. Get your knee right. Stop playing around with your season, your career, man.
Do you think he done in Philly?
He might be done. I think he got one more year. I think if Joel Embiid could come back, you know, winning cures all, right? So you can have a couple bad years. If he come back next year and had another MVP run type season, people will forget the prior year. But if you come back and the first couple games you missed because of the same type of injuries, or we see you looking all slow and, you know what I'm saying, like he was looking when he first started the season, niggas gonna be like, hey, bro, get rid of this nigga. But who gonna want him? Because
that's what I'm saying.
You know, like the dinosaur centers are a dying breed. And if you can't move and be agile, nobody wants you in this NBA league.
But also, too, you hear the stories, like when you hear Greg Oden, what they going through being so big and massive, it's like this man so big and massive on top of being athletic.
That's why he stay hurt.
So it's like, is he done? Is he not be capable?
He could be, bro.
I mean, he could play, but he's not gonna be the Embiid that we know or love. Like he might be a different player because he just can't physically do that type of stuff all the time.
We will see. I mean, you are right. A lot of big men have faltered, you know what I'm saying, and fell and had a short-lived NBA career.
You hear me, Greg Oden was like, basically, man, my hip was damn near off of me. You know, they so big and massive, like, phew.
I mean, but a lot of NBA people who had careers have like not reached the potential, bro, because of that. I'm telling you, a lot of big men, like all of a sudden, them legs, I don't know what's up with them knees, G.
I just thought of that Shaq on Dudley dunk.
Oh man.
My God.
Probably one of the most disrespectful dunks in the NBA here. Because he put it, not only on a dunk,
the post up, everything. He didn't.
It was a post up.
It was a push.
Drop step with my elbow, 2-hand dunk, and then I'm pushing you on the ground. That's the problem. Is I pushed you. He did like this. He straight pushed you. So you done dunked the shit out of him. Then you gonna put me down?
Man, it wasn't even the dunk. You banged me up twice on the post up. Post, body, dunk. You done hit me 3 times.
With that drop
As I'm falling, I try to grab you to not fall. You push me. Like, what the fuck?
And then you get mad and throw the ball at me. That's fun. Like, he really fired that motherfucker. Shaq kept on running. All right, that's classic NBA, boy. I'm telling you.
They don't
that's
do
what
it.
I was trying to tell you.
Hey, they not built like that.
Shaq, some players, I don't care what decade you put them in a basketball, Shaq would dominate this league. That Shaq, you dump it down in the paint with these little dudes trying to guard him, Shaq would average 50 points.
Man.
Easily. There's never been a more dominating force in the game ever. Unstoppable. Shaq, that's why I say, when people talk about their grades and they talk about these Mount Rushmore, what is your criteria? Because my criteria is the influence that they put on the game is major. Did they change the game up? Shaq changed the game up. Steph Curry changed the game up.
Hey, Shaq made a whole bunch of big men millions.
Millions.
These teams were going to get 7-footers who couldn't do shit. We just need y'all to stand in front of this man and get a couple fouls and try to stop him.
I'm even saying they changed NBA rules because of Shaq. That's what people don't get. Like the 3 second, the defensive 3 second rule is because of Shaq. It gave people a chance to double team, but not double team, because if you didn't double team, Shaq was putting your center in the bucket. And they know it. I'm talking about your top center. I'm talking about David Robinson. And Shaq came up in an era of centers. Like, this is what people don't get. Like, Jokic, it's not too many centers that are going to go against Jokic when he put these numbers up. So that's why Shaq is kind of like, he's real critical. He'll get props, but at the same token, he's like, hey, y'all niggas wasn't doing it like how I was doing. I had to go against David Robinson, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing, Sabonis. Hey, I'm telling you, in the West, man, they had centers that would go against Shaq. Big dudes, and Greg Ostertag, they might not be, some of them might not be very talented as far as offensively, but big dudes. They were true 7-foot centers. Mark Eaton from the Utah Jazz. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot about that dude.
Dude, man, I can go on and on about the centers that Shaq done went through. You know what I'm saying? That's big-ass dudes, and he just made them look like they wasn't nothing.
But Dale Davis.
Dale Davis.
Out of these when he was with Orlando.
Dale Davis was like a power forward, so he played like a 6'9",
He guarded center, though. He guarded centers.
But I'm talking about Shaq. You need a 7-foot. That's my point. If you're 7 foot, you're 7'1". Like Shaq said, Yao Ming was the only person that made him look small. Yao Ming was a big boy, too. Man. And he's another one.
And he was
bad
skilled.
Knees had a
bad
knees stopped it short his career. So, yeah. So, I wanted to give you shouts out because I actually listened to the Leon Thomas. I heard the Mutt remix.
Oh, with Chris Brown? Yeah.
Hey, Chris Beasley is a motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he hit Chris Beasley.
I've been telling you.
He hit on.
I've been telling you, man.
Hey, but I like the song and what it's talking about, and it made me start listening to Leon Thomas, so I wanted to shout out Bo on that for like.
Man, I've been telling you like for 5 months, this is a dope album. But yeah, that remix is hot.
It's hot. It just make when Chris Beasley get on a remix or a song, his voice, way he sings, he has a staple, dude. Like, it never fails.
That's when we was talking on that verses and people talking about Usher and Chris Brown and like Usher was going. I was like, no, Chris Brown, that would be it's a problem.
Usher's the same way when he get on the feature though too.
Yeah, but I'm like, man, Chris
it'll be
Brown,
entertainment. I just think I think Chris Brown has a lot of music, but I don't know if he has the same amount of classic hits.
He might not have that classic album, but he's got a lot of classic
but I don't know if he got the same ones because it's some Usher songs. It's some Usher songs that everybody and their mama sing, and everybody don't know Chris Brown song. I'm talking about our mothers, like type older
I get that.
know Usher songs. They don't know Chris Brown songs.
I will say, Usher might have a bigger market or dynamic.
That's all I'm saying. And because he been doing it longer. That's the only reason why. I mean, Chris Brown is still making music. He definitely got a work ethic.
Yeah.
So, shout out to Chris Brown. So one day they go stop. Yeah. Hey, you see look, I know y'all gonna say something because R. Kelly. And the man did wrong, and he's definitely wrong in his life. And if we judging about life, you know what I'm saying, and we doing that, he's a bad individual, you know what I'm saying, preying on young girls. We know the story, right? but musically and talent, if y'all hear the Residuals remix from Jail, oh my goodness.
Who, R. Kelly? Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, I did hear a little snippet.
Bro, he kills it.
Check this out, fam. I went to Living Room Lounge last night.
Mm-hmm.
They was playing Kales. They played multiple R. Kelly songs. And I was with Ed. I'm like, Ed, I was like, the longer he stays in jail, the more they start playing his music.
To play his music. And that's what he was saying. The song Residuals, how he made everybody when they were doing the little Residuals challenge, right? Every song was based off of how you want to see it. You were mixing the lyrics and everything. They went and recorded. It wasn't just like they were just singing Chris Brown's verse and then just seeing who could do it better. They were making their own spin-off of it. And R. Kelly is talking about the music industry. He's saying, where are my residuals? I made y'all a lot of money.
Boy.
Y'all still playing my songs and I get nothing on my commissary. Tell you listen to it, you be like, ooh, wee. He talking it, but the way R. Kelly sings, the way R. Kelly structure his songs, it make you miss that, man. And his voice is like, damn.
I mean, he's a.
I know you did. I know you did bad, man. Why they got me singing his R. Kelly?
He's a brilliant sicko.
Brilliant sicko, which is a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
And I will say this too. Kanye West, I can't G for you no more, G. Like y'all see me many times.
I ain't even fuck with that shit.
I know. I'm just saying though. This is me. Like I said, I stand on business. Many times we've had discussion, and you be like, I don't mess with Kanye West. Now I would always come up with some type of defense to combat. I cannot come up with any defense for you for saying that what you said about Jay-Z's kid. All the other random whatever tantrum throwing you was doing, you're saying and tweeting and stuff. That's what you do anytime you get in that mode. But to say something about that man's kids, because you just want love from him, I cannot G for that, G. Like, seriously. And I don't G for you, dog, and Kendrick for no reason. It's because he's on.
He's just trying to get high.
But he's on. No, he's mad. It's all. Kanye West is a very temperamental, sensitive individual.
He's a dumb bitch. I'm going to say he's a dumb bitch.
He's mad because he wasn't on Playboy Cardi stuff, but he used to rock with Playboy Cardi and try to put him out there.
Bitch.
And so he's seen Kendrick do 3 songs on there. So, of course, he's going to. He talking crazy to Playboy Cardi too, so I mean
he's a stupid, jealous, ain't grown up yet.
Yeah, he definitely grow up. He definitely
50 years old, acting like a motherfucking 5-year-old.
Yeah.
And I hate the fact that your music pops up in my YouTube. I ain't clicking on that. I ain't liking that shit. I'm disliking it. I ain't rocking with you. You make me sick.
Well, so tell him how you feel. Okay, but I wasn't going on that tangent. But I'm just saying though, I have to stand down when it comes to Kanye West speech and talk. Hey, G, you tripping. But you got anything else, Bo?
Nah.
Isn't that so funny? He said, nah. Who you V Rames, nigga? Nigga said, nah.
Baby boy.
No. But okay, it's Sunday. You know, y'all gonna get started with your work week.
I gotta work today. Shit.
Oh, well, Bo gotta work today. Well, man. So who if you start on Sunday like Bo and my brother, you know what I'm saying? Hope y'all have a safe start to your work week. If you start on Monday, same thing. And to the next one. Yep.